So we finally set up the DHT11 with Raspberry Pi. We connected with the 5V and the ground here with the red wire. The orange wire is the data output, which we connect. So this is gonna record temperature and humidity. And what our project is about is once this go above to a certain point, we use Spark to process the data, and it's gonna send us emails. So I'll briefly show you the code here. Spark streaming. So we have two files. One is called Spark streaming. What it does is it creates Spark session, and then it processes data at the same time. For the email sender, we set it to be Sam. Sam is one of our teammates, and the password is generated by Gmail, which I will show you later in the video how exactly we get this passcode. The recipient will be mine, which my laptop. Let me just open. So later you can see this is my email account. Later, when I use the lighter try to burn the DHT11, I will receive an alert. Okay, so and I remember we set the temperature to be above 40. So once it go above 40, it's gonna send me alert. Another file we have is DHT11. In this case, we use Adafruit library, and we process it as a timestamp, temperature, humidity. So we can see the timestamp, we can see the temperature, we can see the humidity. So it reads the data and then output to us. So let me try to run it. Oh, by the way, the reason we use, so originally we tried to use one Python file, which is called run both, to run both of the file, but it turns out it doesn't work that way. And I guess it's because like it worked that way, but Raspberry Pi couldn't handle such complicated tasks, so we couldn't do it. But later in the video, I'll demonstrate like how we plan to use it, but it did not work. So right now we're gonna use two command windows to run. One run DHT11, another one run Spark streaming.py. Right. So yeah, so this one I'm gonna run Python Spark streaming.py. Right. So this will create a Spark session. And this one I'm gonna do a Python DHT11. What's happening? Oh, Python DHT11.py. Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, it's reading the data. Okay, so you can see that this is temperature, this is humidity, this is the timestamp. And it's following the time rate right now in this computer. So let's say if I use a lighter to burn it. I burn it like this. Yeah. And then the temperature will slowly drop. As you can see, when I burn it, it increases. When the drop is stopped. And the PySpark here is gonna see this data and then gonna output me. So it's gonna send me an email alert very soon. But it takes some time. Like I said, Spark runs really slow in Raspberry Pi, I guess. So let's just wait. Let me just stop this for a moment. I think this really slows the process. Oh, perfect. Oh. So sent successfully. Oh, I see. You can see the emails here. And if I'm not mistaken, it's gonna keep sending emails. So if I refresh this, 3, right? And it's just gonna keep sending because there's a bunch of new stuff. Because it go above 45 at 11 o'clock. Remember when I burn it? And it's gonna process all this data. So if I refresh, it's gonna keep giving me new data. I should probably stop because Google may detect this as a spam. So yeah. Yeah, so basically that's our project about, and I'm gonna explain the coding in detail in the next slide.